Hello, hello, everyone. It is Charlotte here. Right off the bat, I want to say if I sound frazzled, it's because I am. I got in like 3 minutes ago from spending time with the grandkids, and we are meeting Dana and Tony for dinner tonight. So I am running. I apologize. There was no video on Thursday. I ran out of time, guys, and I have been so remiss on the comments. I am so behind on those, and I apologize. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to catch up. I'm probably just going to have to read and give you a little love. So if I do that, please forgive me. It's not what I like to do, but this week, spring break and the kids, just a lot's going on. Weather's beautiful today. It was terribly windy yesterday, and we had rain. Um, I hope everybody's doing well. I want to say that. I received happy mail from two people. Was going to share that with you today, but I'm upstairs and the happy mail's downstairs. So next video, I promise I will share happy mail. I want to say thank you so much. And really quick, an announcement. Ruth Skiff. You won an index card last week, and I do not have your address. I can't get it to you if I don't have anywhere to post it. So please, I noticed that you commented this week. So really get in touch with me and through Etsy, Facebook, Messenger, just let me know where to send. And Diana T, same thing. I have no address. So ladies, please. We exhausted the draw box last week, and so we are starting fresh this week with all the comments from last week. That is how this works. So if you want to be involved in the giveaway, you need to leave a comment the week before, so I have your name to put in this week. The inspiration for this index card this week comes from Sherry Liberto. Sherry was showing me a tag where I think she took 6x6. It's very similar to what we did last week, but she created the tag effect. And I changed it up. Yes, Sherry, you knew I would, and I did. So she had where you fold over your page, and you have a pocket here and you cut your corners. So this looks like one big tag, but it's a pocket on the side. Well, what I did is I took 12 by 12, cut them in half, scored them at 4 and 8, folded one back, one over. So we have a pocket on the back, which is what this is. So it's a double pocket. So here is a large tag. Here's the pocket. And then Sherry's idea was to have a pocket here, and we do. So here is a pocket with a tag. There's your index card, and your index card is also on the back of this tag. So 2 index cards in this week. Lots of don'ts, okay? I cut the corners off of here, and I found when I inserted this tag in the back, it wanted to come out here. So I had to come in and glue this. So don't cut your corner here. You can cut it off of this one, but don't cut it off of the back here. I mean, just know if you do, I happen to like that look, which is why I cut it. But then when I was putting these tags in, I had to adjust them because the corner of the tag wants to come out. So no, it's a no-no. That's a no-no. So here is one, just cute. And then I went and I got my die cuts. Here is another. Also, Sherry and I got to talking. This is Tim Holtz. I took some of the embossing glaze and put that on these daisies. And this, of course, is Tim Holtz. You probably recognize that. Here is the tag on this one. And then you know, once again, you can see it right there. You can see, hopefully you can see that. That's the tag. See that? Because I thought I glued that and I didn't glue it. So, yeah, you don't want that, guys. Here is the tag on this one. Yeah, I just kind of had a field day because you know what? This idea is fantastic for those sheets, whether it be a 6x6, an 8x8, or a 12x12 that are white on the back, or sheets that you don't like. This is a fantastic project. Had to laugh about this one because you know Sherry doesn't like paper dolls. So I was talking to her about the paper dolls. Here is this tag. And I said, what is it about paper dolls that you don't like? And she said, well, there's a couple things. She says, one, they're black and white. Here is the tag on this one. And she says the other is they're old looking. They're old looking. And see, I like the paper dolls because they remind me of the 40s and the 50s. They're just their faces, their clothes, everything is just, you know, from the way back when. But I said to Sherry, you know you can color the paper dolls. And she said, no, I didn't know that. This is embossing glaze on her bow and on her blouse. You probably can see that. I said, you can take gelatos. You can, I don't know if you can do watercolors. I don't know why you couldn't, but I haven't tried it. So get your paper dolls out and color them. Just color them. This bride, this is embossing glaze. Gave her some color. And I don't know, I like them. I think they're so cute. And here is your card. And I will be giving all of these away next week. I just kind of got on a roll because I had papers out that weren't necessarily my favorite. And if you have a side that you like and a side that you just can't stand, make that side the one that you're going to glue your index card on. And the last one is Tim Holtz and Tim Holtz. Here is the index card. And here is this one here. So I got into my die cuts that I had and went through some of those. So this is our make today. So what you're going to need is I mean, this is really kind of pretty. This is this one, and then, you know, I happen to like green, so I like this, but I only had a couple sheets of this, and I thought, what are you going to do with it? Let's make this up. It'll be cute. This is a 6x12, scored at 4 and 8, and I'm sitting here looking at this wondering, what side do we want to use? I kind of want to use this side, but I think for you probably would like to see the flowers. So what are you doing, Charlotte? If you want to see the flowers, fold them the wrong way. So let's fold the score line and burnish. Now I did find out on one of them, it was only one, that when I folded this over, I had to come back in and trim. So this really, it goes like this. So this folds in because this becomes your pocket. So this folds out because this becomes your pocket. So let me see. Yeah, that feels just a tiny bit tight. So I am going to take this and I'm just going to take a little, just a hair off of this. Not much, just the tiniest bit. And this is the second one I've had to do. That's all I took off. So you may not even have to do it. So let's see, what side were we? Yes, we're going to go this way. We're going this way or this way? Yeah, this way, I think, because it feels better. So you want this to look like a tag right here. I'm going to take a little bit off of here because it is a pocket, even though because it's back to back, you really aren't going to distinguish anything with that, as you can tell. And then I am going to do it on this centerpiece here because this is a pocket. So we are going to glue this and this, thus creating this back pocket here. That's what we're going to do next. Glue, Charlotte, glue. Okay. But, okay, as I'm sitting there thinking about that, we want this to be a tag, this to be a tag. So we are going to, okay, we're going to clip this. Let's clip this. And you're going to clip this as deep as you want it. This is deep enough for me, but if you want a really, not distinguished, but definitive looking, you definitely want it to look like a tag. You might want to go a little bit deeper. This is good enough for me. And then see, for whatever reason I did this. And if I do that down here, if this was, well, it would never be a different pattern. I was going to say, if you went ahead and you did that, don't do it. You know, now that I'm saying that, why would you? It doesn't make any sense. So you just want to clip these two up here. Don't clip any of the bottom because it just but trust me, it leads to trouble. So what we're going to do then is we are going to glue this side here. And you can stitch this if you want stitch marks, would be beautiful. Stitch marks, and if you like the tails, then you want to do that. So what you have then here is your pocket, and basically this is what Sherry did. Okay, she folded it over and then she would have glued here and here, and here is your pocket. So I just went ahead and kept that other piece, and we're going to glue this. You already have your pocket here, so now we want this pocket, so we're going to glue the top and the bottom. Okay. So a bead of glue along the bottom. And along the top here. And there's so much more you could do with this. You could sew some pages in here and make that a little mini journal. That would be so cute too. So this is why I say, don't do what I did. Don't do what I did. So that's the only difference. That's it. You just don't want to take that piece there. So now we basically have this made. We're going to decorate the front with I don't know what. Let's make our tags first. So I pulled out this paper because I knew I'd never use this for anything. This is not, let's see who this is, Crate Paper. This is cratepaper.com. We're going to use this side for the back pocket, and then we're going to use this side for the front pocket. So we need to measure and cut. And I usually need to try a couple things when I do this. So I know this should be 6. And we want to go a little bit longer than 6 because we want something to show at the top. What are you doing, Charlotte? That's not right. I want to go this way, girl. So, but we do have glue at the bottom. So I'm going to start out at 6.5. And if we have to cut it, we have to cut it. We're not going to worry about it. And then we are about figuring we've got glue. That comes off at 4. I think the others were, I'm going to start at 3 3/4, but I really think I was at 3.5 because I don't think this is going to fit. Yeah, it won't. So we're looking at 3.5. And then we have a scrap that we can use. We can use this scrap for something. This should go in here without any trouble. Yep, and then depending upon how this is, it's actually going to go this way because I'm covering that side up with the index card. So that's okay by me. That sits well. So now we need a second one. And I am going to make this the right side. That was 3.5. Let's try 3.5. And I know that it's going to be too tall because I've got glue at the top and glue at the bottom. We are way too tall. So let's take it off by, let's start with 1/2 inch. We're making scraps. I don't think this will be enough, but let's check it out and see. No. So I'm going to go, this should fit us fine. I want us to easily slide in there. Yeah, that's going to be good. So we don't need the cutter anymore, but we need we need a glue book and 2 index cards. And we need a glue stick. So we've got 2 index cards. Using this as a glue book. Just pull that out. And let's go for it. Okay. So this one, we want that side. Okay. I'm hoping to be able to make a couple movies over the weekend. Okay, here is our index card. Oh, we've got a big glob of glue. Don't want that. Let's get this down. Let me get that off of my fingers. Get my, let's go to the Phoenix Zoo. And we know we're going to have to trim this. So I'm just going to leave it here to dry a little bit, and let's do the next one, which is this one, and that's not it. And we don't want this one on this one, so we are going to cut that down because it is longer than the index card. So I'm trying to think of what else. You guys are so good to me. I got happy mail from Sherry Liberto, and I got happy mail from Michelle Birdsong. And oh my gosh, you guys are so generous. Let's see, we want to go this way. I really, really appreciate it. It's so nice. Okay. Go to the zoo. Don't need that. Don't need this. let's cut this one. So we're just going to cut this down to the size of our index card. So I had Allie, my 17-year-old granddaughter, she's in Hawaii with a regional choir. They're on the Big Island. I think I mentioned that before in another video. And Jenna is wishing she was in Hawaii with a regional choir. And I said, you've got Grandma instead. So my mother had a cuckoo clock. And she let the weights drop on the floor. It needed some cleaning. It just needed some new parts. So we went to the clock shop, the clock repair shop, because I'm giving the cuckoo clock to the grandkids. And so we went to the clock repair shop, and then we went to lunch. So we went to an Italian restaurant for lunch, and Jenna was talking about, let's see, we're going to have this go in this way. So we're going to cut these two sides here. And we're just going to get out the We Are Memory Keepers. We're going to cut that. And when she gets to France, she just wants a dessert. Really, really excited for a dessert. And I said, they're not like American desserts. They're absolutely gorgeous, but they don't have the sugar that we have here. So just be warned. They're delicious, but it's a shock. If you don't know, it's a shock. So, okay. So everybody's getting really, really excited. And Lisa Wagner, please, honey, if you want me to look up your grandparent, I would love to do that for you. So just let me have his name. Okay, so there is this one, and we are going to cut this also like a tag, and we're going to put a tab on it. Boy, Charlotte, you got to go to cutting school. You really need cutting school. That's bad. We're going to do both sides of this. And you can go deeper than this if you want it to be more pronounced. You know, I'm happy with that. I think that's good. So let me get out my tabs. Where do you think I'd be ready? Apologize, I'm not ready, am I? So we're going to get out these tabs. I am working in this right now. We're done with the glue stick. Don't need that. And let's see what will go well with this. Oh, I like that. That would be pretty. I do like that. Let's do this. That's really pretty. And that's the only one we need. So we can put this away. And get the glue. We're going to do this end. Okay, try to find the center. Well, I just eyeball it. That's just how I roll. I don't think we're straight. We're not. There we go. think we want to decorate this. Let's make sure it fits. Wouldn't that be something? And you know, with this design, oh, it's so cute. Thank you, Sherry. It's so cute. I mean, you could just do so much more with this. You could have pockets here. I mean, it goes on and on. So we don't need that. And I did pull some die cuts just to kind of be prepared. I think we want color on this because can't see that. I don't know that we want to get into, no. No. Gee, Charlotte, come on, girl. Maybe that there. No, that's not what we're doing. We're going to decorate this with something. Oh, gee, Charlotte, come on. Put your thinking cap on. Let's put this on here. Oh, I like that. And then we need one for here, but what are we going to have? I haven't die cut in a very long time. No and no. And so maybe just yellow. I mean, that would be all right. This one, maybe this one. I don't think this would show up. It really doesn't. I don't know. Do we want yellow? Maybe we do. Let me see. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I think that one. Okay, I'm going to put these away. Get them out of here. We're going to go with that look. Okay, so let's do this one first. You can see it's very easy. If you don't have die cuts, you could do collage. You could do some scrappy anything. You could do flowers. You don't have to do anything really. You could do stickers, lace, although be careful because you've got a thickness. So you want to watch out for that. You don't want to end up not being able to fit your tag in. That wouldn't be a good thing. So I'm just going to put this on there. This is really just for interest. I mean, other than that, it's not serving a purpose. So we just want a little texture and a little color. And if you like glossy accents, you like embossing glazes, you like Nouveau Glaze, then by all means, I think I will put that there. You can put something on top of this to give it some dimension. But I like it like this, and it uses up scraps, and this is just like a pop of color right here. So, guys, isn't that cute? It's cute. It is cute, cute. I'm going to put it in here, and it isn't going to come out the bottom because we don't have a bottom. Yep, no bottom. Okay, let's put this guy there. I'll get you some glue. So I'm gonna go have Mexican food tonight. I had Italian for lunch, and I'm gonna go Mexican. I'm going around the world. Well, not quite, but we're traveling. We're going from Italy to Mexico. That on there, that's got enough pink on it that I think it blends in and it looks good. So what do we want to do at the bottom? Could do that. Or, let's see, there's a thicker piece. I think I like that. Oh, I've got some, let's see. No, let's do this. And let's have that little bit of doily. And then we got to think, what are we going to do to the front of this? I would do a paper doll, but I don't want to pull out the heat gun where you all have to listen to that. So we have this. This is going to go here like that. Isn't that cute? But okay, what do we get? Should we do florals? I think that might be easy. Let's see what I've got. Let's see what I can find. Where did I put them? Here we go. Tim Holtz florals. I'm afraid this gets lost, although I kind of like that. Then do we want a butterfly? Or, ooh, maybe that one. What do you think, guys? Oh, I like that. Then do we need a butterfly? You have to watch out for your colors. This would work. This introduces, well, that's pretty, even though it's orange. Let's do that. Okay, we're putting that down. Put that away. I like that. Okay. So back to the glue. Okay. It's a good way to use up some of those things that you have that maybe you don't use that often. And if you like the things that give you the 3D, you could puff this guy up, you know, using the pop dots, and or your foam, and you could pop this up. But if this is going to go in a journal in a pocket, then you have to watch out for that. You kind of got to think about that. Just get that right on there. And there you go, guys. That is the project for today. So thank you, Sherry, because you gave me the inspiration for this. And yes, I did change it. But cute. Really, really cute. So, okay, we've got 2 picks for last week. Names taken from the comments. Remember when we did this? This was the fold over. This was using the 6x6, and then here's a tag that folds out for extra space. There's your index card. And then once again, we did use die cuts and scraps. So that's this. So this one, good luck, guys. How about, and Kathy, I just put a big stack of things in the mail yesterday. So these probably won't go out till next week. How about Ruth Skiff? Ruth Skiff, you are, yeah. Okay, Ruth, you have 1 week, and then this this is going back out there up for grabs. So please shoot me your address so I can mail these to you. I hope everybody enjoyed these. I will next week. Make sure you leave me a comment because we have, how many? 2, 4, we have 6 to give away next week, guys. So have a just perfectly beautiful, beautiful weekend. And I will catch you for sure for Merry Monday. And maybe something over the weekend. We'll see what I can get away with. Meanwhile, take care and hugs, everyone. Bye.